Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's neat. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. Greenwood. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. DiMarco.
This is the time you need that pace.
And Donatoni. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Pelé. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Vinicius Junior, he's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. DiMarco. And the ball is out of play.
Fukuoka are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Schneider, he's looking wide. Wriggles his way through. He's found a way through. And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He's a sharp little ball. It's Schneider! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, this could be a chance. He has found the way through. And that would have been some goal.
Donatoni certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Schneider, 30 minutes gone. Paris applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Donatoni! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Mateus, Greenwood, cross flung in towards the middle. Tries to get it clear. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Alvarez. Tries to play it through. No way through, so back it comes. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. That's a lovely, neat pass. DiMarco going full tilt down the left. And he's picked it up out wide. DiMarco has it out wide and in space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ruben Neves. Schneider driving on and making good progress. Donatoni to Greenwood. Now it's Alvarez. Over to the left. Can he get it through? Looking to go deep. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Fukuoka really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Donatoni. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Donatoni. Aimed in toward... He rises! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Well seen. Saw that coming. Mbappe! And he's really put himself on the line here.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. to the flank. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get onto this? Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Paris are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Donadoni has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Donadoni, well, that is a good challenge from him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Schneider looking to play it into the box.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Saliba clears it away. Showing great feet there. Can he latch on to this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field,
Gerrard.
number 4.
That has been swung wide.
Gerrard.
Oh, it's Totti! Oh, that was no routine save.
Totti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Paris are looking to go forward now. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's a searching pass. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's Inzaghi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Filippo Inzaghi is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. Well, that looks a decent ball. DiMarco puts them all in. Adeyemi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Totti. No, he is not giving anything away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Paris surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. Querés. Gerrard. Jordan Henderson. Vinicius Junior. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. And that could come back to haunt them.
Vinicius Junior was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Finds Vinicius Junior! Should have equalised.
Vinicius Junior clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another top at that one, but that's not how it works.
Oh, this looks sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the return pass. Spread it left. And it's DiMarco. Adeyemi. And it's DiMarco. For Rice. And it's DiMarco. Passes short and sharp.
Paris can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Yamal, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely feet. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Goes down, but nothing given. Spread out to the left. Out to the left it goes. DiMarco, he's got away. Quick look, then plays it in. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
This is a lost children.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Schneider. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes short and sharp. Vinicius Junior. Albert Ferrer does well to get it back. So what can they make of this? He's a sharp little ball here. Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Pelé, and the finish! And the shot! And he's done it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 8, Steven Gerrard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's a sharp pass. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. DiMarco. Hit into the middle, and it's hoisted clear. He's free, he has got space. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Donatoni. And here's Alvarez. It's a promising position. Hangs in a cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Schneider. Aims beyond the defence. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nice touch. And it's Schneider. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Albert Ferrer gets rid without sophistication. Baresi. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
That's good play from him.
Baresi. Oh, that's neat. That is good strength. And it's Henderson. Applies the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? The referee has given a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Deftly away. Henderson. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he's been caught napping, and the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
This is their second corner of the game. Alvarez can get it clear. Paris have the chance to go the other way.
There they go, hunting again.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
So, another set play. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And that should get the job done. Now he's got space here, and he welcomes it in. Cáceres.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Decent chance! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Gerrard. Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Out to the left it goes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Alvarez. Baresi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. It's Gerrard! Off the post! And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Paris kick off the second half.
Fukuoka are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Played out wide. DiMarco. Tries to pass it through. Cross needs to... He's got tall! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No foul, says the referee. Schneider. Mateus, a probing pass. He's in a great position. Can he finish? Goal! Paris! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, The finish, sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Paris, get them. Pele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pele is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Paris are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Schneider, pass is coming off in quick succession here, and this is Pele! Now then, the ball's come loose. DiMarco, now it's Alvarez, tries to play it through. Casillas chooses to deal with it himself. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Pele. No, that's been intercepted. DiMarco. Paris do have a chance to counter here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Donatoni. Now he's off and running. Zanetti cuts out the pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. DiMarco. Now it's Alvarez. Ambitious ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Schneider, number 8, Gerard.
The pass has gone astray.
Number 4, Francesco Totti. Number 13, Ruben Neves. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Adeyemi. Now it's DiMarco. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Totti, played into space. That's good vision. That is a brilliant interception.
Fukuoka really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Baresi. Back to the keeper it goes. And it's Cáceres. And Zanetti. Cáceres. Totti. Now it's Martinez. That's been slipped through, and it's made its way to him. Played out towards the right wing. An instinct, terrific header! Oh, taken with style! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Paris could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And we come to you now.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent.
Pedri! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Caceres deals with that comfortably. Pedri, he's gone for goal! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
That has not gone well. Baresi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's delightful. Steaming on goalwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is Neymar. And he shoots! Kodachi Kun. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Casillas claims it without any fuss. So we're still where we started right now. Baresi. It's Kodachi Kun. Antonetti. Schneider. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's worked it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now, can they get him away? Played into space out wide. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Neymar. Oh, cracking ball. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The major moment in the game. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Jordan Henderson. And the return pass. Now it's Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Querés. And it's Schneider. Gerrard.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
In comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Querés. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's good play from him.
Schneider. Can he finish? And that is quite wonderful. That is a gem, an absolute gem. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pelé engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Yamal. Tries to play it through. Decent chance! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Fukuoka are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Fukuoka really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he was quick to react. Querés. Now it's Pelé. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. And no, that was never going to make it. Pele. And this is Batistuta. And it's Cáceres. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Cleared away. Park Ji-sung. Gerrard. Rodri. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Batistuta. He's found a way through. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Gerrard. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Pele, big chance! No mistake! Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Pele. Oh, important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Fukuoka really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta. Ah, he's given it away. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nice looking ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Thuram. Rodri. Threads one in. Now it's Neymar. Davis. Looking for the run. In towards the back stick. Henderson clears it away. Davis. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Davis got a long way forward to join the attack. Gerrard. Jordan Henderson. Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Cáceres. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Neymar. El dorsal 23, el dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Querés did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Messi. Serán sustituidos.
No way he was going to let him past. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Goes for goal! No, he's missed it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Jordan Henderson. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Very nicely done. Well, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's there to get it away. Ronaldinho aims beyond the defence. Jordan Henderson.
Un minuto de descuento.
Del Piero powering forward here. Knocks it into space. And he's onside. Oh, shooting chance! And with that, the final whistle. Oh, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Pelé. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Oh, he's missed!
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Pelé. He's shifting through the gears here. Pelé purring through the gears. Big chance!
I think in Puskás we have someone who you can call the world's first international sports star. He was...
applies the finish! Oh, off the bar! That's a lovely, neat pass. Pedri. Oh, they can break here. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's clever. He's being urged to shoot. Shapes to shoot! It's in! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Querés simply refused to be outdone there. Pelé, Pedri, it's a good foot in there. So what can they make of this? Pelé charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Pelé really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
And the shot's on here. He's having a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And he's there to belt it away. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Pedri hurtling down that right flank. Can he get it through? Pelé finds himself offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Batistuta! Querés. Mateus. Pedri. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Knocks it out wide. And it's Pedri. Now it's Eto. Park Ji-sung did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedri. Oh, this is a great position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Walker defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Out of play for a goal kick. Puskás can see things others simply cannot. Shot at goal! Well, that has not gone well.
2 added
Shot
minutes
could
have
be
been
on.
indicated.
And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, that's a key interception. Park Ji-sung. It's Pedri. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Taking place.
And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Lampard. Park Ji-sung. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Walker. Querés, and it's played forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Spread neatly. Vinicius Junior. He's found the way through. That's good play. Park Ji-sung. And that has sent him sprawling. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And this is Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, no joy this time. So we've reached the hour mark. Pedri. Tele, and he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Not the most convincing of passes.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Messi. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Drogba is standing over this one. Drogba! Corner number 3 coming up. Lampard plays it short. Kun gets it away. And it's Querés. Vinicius Junior kept his eye on it, and he's there. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rummenigge. Pedri.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Tries to pass it through. Decent shot! In he goes again. Sticks it away. Do not write them off. Back they come. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Kyle Walker, well seen, saw that coming. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
And we'd like to inform you now
So
that
a
the
short
latest
respite for the
travel
players
information
as
is
they prepare
currently being
themselves
displayed
for
on
another
screen.
30 minutes.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Batistuta. Coming on the field is number
No winner
9,
in 90,
Mbappe.
30 more to come.
Substitution in progress.
Pele. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Drogba. Pinches it off him. Kun is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Pedri. Now it's Messi. Drogba. Kyle Walker. That'll be a throw. Chouameni. Querés. Vinicius Junior. Querés. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's pulled back, and one more try! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That ball looks a good one. And it's made its way to him. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution on the field, number 15.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything, it's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And here's Drogba. Tchouaméni threads one in. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, well timed. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves.
And the keeper's given it away. Great chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Mateus looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And that may well be that. That is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And a quick
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more discipline than people credit him.
And he was quick to react. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Caceres. And it's Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Eto'o is on to... Shot, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. There's no flag. A lot of space. Decent chance! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Kyle Walker. Pedri, and he skips past his man. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Can he get it through?
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And now the breakaway. And it's Pedri. Pelé is in a really good position out wide. Pelé. Nice control. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's Park Ji-sung. Mateus. And it's Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He is through here. The ball goes in. Baresi gets it away. Knocks it into space. Somewhat off target. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's been caught now. Goes for a shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kyle Walker. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Fukuoka will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution in progress.
Paris Saint-Germain get the ball rolling in the second half.
Fukuoka clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Driving on and making good progress. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Baresi. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, important interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel...
Pele!
KLK Koda. YouTube está muerto.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bellingham! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram. And it's Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. Can he get on the end of this? Nothing wrong with that.
Ya no lees no HP.
Pele. That's very neat.
Cara neutral.
Park Ji-sung did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And here's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pedri. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Messi.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It's not an especially... Could be danger here! Bellingham, and he shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Has been indicated.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Kodachi Kun has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Pelé is eyeing up his options in the middle. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Pedri. Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. He's onside. He's got away. Well, there's the clearance. And that will be the final act. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to
Well, after
make
all of
sure
that,
to
Jim,
put any
what are you
litter in
thinking?
the bins
Look, Peter,
provided.
a strength
Thank
in
you
any
for your
team has to be
cooperation.
at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.